Hello! Today I am bringing you a unboxing. With it I'm going to do a small haul. I also have a few packages that I haven't picked up yet because they're coming to my, not the nearest but still, into a bookstore, and I just want to pick them up all at once, so I'm just going to include them to the end, the pictures, and tell you a little bit about them. Let's get started. It's a paperback I've ordered from Book Depository and Awesome Books. Oh, it's so pretty! Oh. The first one is Half Bad by Sally Green. That it's like that, and on the other side it's like that. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Witches, I think, or wizards, and they are either bad or good, and then the main character in this one, his or her, I don't remember which one, but the father is like the baddest, like worst wizard ever, like really really bad, and the mother is good, but the mother is dead and stuff happen, and it just seems so good, and oh, I can't get over how beautiful it is. This is something that I don't understand. I ordered this all in the same ordering. These all came in the same day at the same time, but they are in different packages. Why? The next one is Eon by Alison Goodman. This is the first in this, I think, series, trilogy. The next one is Iona. I didn't order it yet, but I'm going to. But this is like, it has magic and dragons, and that's enough to know when you're buying a book. If it has magic and it has dragons, it's an awesome one. And this is like, it's about Eon, who is studying the magic and this sword work, but he has a secret. He's actually a she, Iona, and I just want to see how that comes together. Well, that's annoying. The next one is Bitter Blue by Kirsten Cashore, and it is a companion book to the first ones, Graceling and Fire, and they are all in the same series. I think the series is called the Graceling Realm books, but they are like companions to each other, so they are not like the same characters in everyone. But I'm really excited for this one. I just look at these. It is when like the whole big main chapter changes. It's like that, and with every small chapter, where can I have one? They have the key to show that. Oh, it's so nice. The only thing that's bugging me is that the front cover, it like ends way too early. There's like half a centimeter in there where there's no cover. I don't know why it does that. Is it supposed to be like that? I don't know. Open up, please. What do we have in here? And this one is Fire, which I just mentioned, which is also by Kirsten Cashore, and it is a companion book to Graceling. It really annoys me. This one also ends a bit before the... It's like, it's not that big on this one than in the other one. You learn everything by reading the back of the book. So this is just a companion to everybody. It's just its own thing. But this is actually a sequel. Into my big package. The next one is The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. I've heard so much good things about this series. About a boy who lives in this world like where everybody can hear everybody's thoughts. They can just hear each other's thoughts, but then out of nowhere his world goes silent and he cannot hear the thoughts anymore. It is the first book in the Chaos Walking series. Then I have the last one in these packages, which is the Definitive Illustrated Guide to Fantasy by Terry Pratchett. It has everything about everything and a lot of pictures and just... it tells you everything you need to know about fantasy, and I'm really excited to read this one too. I found this from the bargain section, which was surprising, and it was Terry Pratchett. I was like, oh, I have to get it. It was like $3 or something, which makes it less than €3 for me. So it was cheapy, cheapy, cheap. And then into the haul part. As I mentioned in the last video, in one of the last videos, I bought the Time of... I can't even remember the name in English, but the one that was a first book in the series that they just forgot to mention to me in the bookstore. I went back and they promised that they could change it for me, like either as a gift card or to some other book. I found 3 other books with the price of the one, so I'm happy. The first one that I got is The Ambulance of Catherines by John Green. I wanted to have Will Grayson, but they didn't have it anymore. So this sounds just as interesting, so I got this one and I'm actually reading it already. But this is like about a boy who's only dating girls that are named Catherine, just written like that. And he's been dumped by Catherine for 19 times, and just the 19th time happens in the beginning of this book, and then they go for a road trip with his friend. And I believe that stuff is going to happen. The next one is Red Country by Joe Abercrombie. Actually, now I bought the first one, The Blade Itself. This is not the same series, but I just saw it and I was like, ooh, it's quite cheap, I'm going to get that one. I think that this happens in like the same world, but they're completely different people than the Blade Itself trilogy. And I really love the cover thing that Joe Abercrombie has going on in every book that he writes. And the last thing I got from that store was The Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin, spelled completely right. Now I'm going to start this series, so I just bought the first one in English. I like the English covers more than the Finnish ones. Somehow they're nice, but not as nice as these ones. Somebody's broken the spine of this one before I even got it home. But it was the only copy, so I was like, oh, I have to get it. And then into the books that I haven't gotten yet. The first one is What's Left of Me by Kat Song. I think it was like that. And this is about like, it's in, I think in future kind of thing. Anyway, in another world where like everybody starts their lives with 2 souls in one body, and then as they grow up the other one fades away and the other one stays. Except for with this girl. There's like, they're running tests and like, why are they 2 in there? And she's being like isolated and her parents are praying for more time. And then finally they pronounce that Addie is healthy and Eve is faded away. Except that she's not. And Addie is the only one that knows that Evie still lives in the same body, but she just can't do anything in there. So it's like, basically Addie is the only one controlling, but Evie just is in there. And then they go for this adventure because they find some way that it might be possible for Eve to move again and talk again and all that. The next one is The Achieved by Victoria Schwab. And I've heard many good things about this, so I don't know that much what it's about, but it's just everybody's praising it. Especially Jessie the reader is like, woo, going mad about this, so I was like, let's try. I'm really excited to jumping into this book without really knowing anything about it, because it's really hard nowadays to find a popular series that you just jump in without knowing anything. The next one is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. I don't think I have to say too much about this book. Everyone really knows it. Everyone says it's awesome, so now I ordered it because all these books I just cannot find, well, except for the ones that I just showed like this that I bought. I just can't buy them from a store in here. I have to order them. So now I ordered it. I've been waiting for it for a long time, and now it's just, heck, I'm just ordering it. I'm not waiting anymore. The next one is Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page. And this one sounds like an awesome one because I really love the whole Oz thing. And yes, this is like continuing Oz book where there's this girl Amy who goes also from Kansas, and it's like the second girl from Kansas goes with Hurricane into the world of Oz. But in there everything is kinda messed up because Dorothy went back and got some power and went mad and is like now the dictator of Oz. And those were all my books today, and that, kids, is how you get a book buying problem. But yeah, if you liked it, do give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!